specialist, Emily, and today we're going to go over a great lower body exercise, one that you've probably heard of, and it's the squat. And after I'm done showing correct form for an air squat, we're going to go over some ways that we can make it a little easier if just the traditional air squat is difficult for you. So we're going to start with a good base of support, our feet about shoulder to hips with distance, toes pointed forward or just a little bit out to the side. You're going to slowly go down. Make sure your heels stay glued to the ground and you don't come up on your toes. And then push up straight through your heels. A couple of things to watch out for. We want to make sure when we're going down, our knees aren't knocking in. Make sure you're pushing them out. Another thing we want to watch out for is that our back isn't rounding. We want to pull our shoulder blades back and keep a nice tight back as we go down. You can see my heels are glued to the ground and back up. So if that's too difficult for you, here's a way we can make it easier. You can find a nice hard chair. We want to make sure that it's not soft and cushy so you don't sink in to assist with our air squats. So again, form stays the same. We're going to start with that nice base of support, slowly go down. As soon as you feel the chair hit your bottom, you're going to pop right back up. So we're not sitting all the way down. We're just using this for kind of a cue. As soon as we feel it, we come back up. If that's too hard, we can go all the way down and sit down and push back up. That gives us just a little bit of a rest. And then a third way we can make it a little bit easier, we can find some books, nice hard books, set them on our chair. And then as soon as we feel those books hit our bottom, we come back up. So you can see my squat is a little smaller right here, not a big deal. So if you need to do it that way is available for you too. And I'll have one more way to show you how you can make your squats easier. Okay, so we're gonna go over the last way to make our air squat a little bit easier. We're gonna take our nice sturdy chair and put it close by a sink. We wanna make sure our sink is nice and sturdy as well. So we're gonna start with this one seated. And then if you feel uncomfortable at all with any of these exercises or that you want a little more support, you can have someone standing close by to make sure you stay stable. We're gonna put our hands on the sink so we're gripping here, but we wanna make sure we're not using all of our arms to pull us up. We're still doing the most we can with our legs. Our arms are just here to offer a little extra assistance. And we're gonna use the same form that we've gone over before. So we start with our hips, about shoulder to hips with distance. We're gonna push through our heels, and we can use our upper body a little bit to help pull us up. We wanna make sure our hips stay underneath us and that they're not back behind us. And then we're slowly gonna sit down. Here are a few more. And that's the last option.